Hi, Hillary here. I had showed a couple of students a tuning that I am not super familiar with, but I am loving. And I know Adam Hurt uses this tuning, well, I'm very into this tuning a lot, and he calls it Sandy River Belle tuning. There's also, some people call what other people call old G Sandy River Belle tuning. But at any rate, this is Sandy River Belle tuning, gotten into it the easy way and playing in F. So I like it because there are things that I can sing in this tuning that are a little bit high for me in G. So I'm playing in F. And the way you get there is so easy. Basically, you're in a G tuning, and you tune your second string up to C, just as you would if you were going into a G modal tuning. Okay? Then you take your fifth string and you tune it down to F. Okay. Doesn't sound like it's going anywhere here. However, when I show you the chords that we use with this, and they're so simple, everything is very accessible. It's really kind of nice. So your one chord, which will be an F chord, you're going to put your finger down there, and then put your finger here at the third string, second fret, and then your finger on the fourth string. And there's your one chord. So you can think of it, if you forget, you can think of it like if you were in G and you had a C tuning and you moved your finger over and then you moved it up one. There's where you are. So to get to your four chord, leave your ring finger exactly where it is and take your other two and move them over one. Try going back and forth to your one chord and your four chord. Your one and your four and your one. Now, to get to your five chord, or one of them anyway, lift this finger up from your one and scoot down. You may choose to think of it as the way you would play an E minor if you were in a G tuning, but it's not going to be an E minor now. Okay, 1, 4, 5. I'm going to show you one more 5. If you make the 4 chord, 4 and a half, 5. There is your 5 chord there. So if you had a melody note that was like this one, or even this one, you'd be better off using this 5 chord instead of this 5 chord. Okay? So those are the only chords we're going to use in this video, in this tune, and we're going to play Columbus Stockade, which is, you'll find lots of completely wildly varying versions of this online or in recordings, from very bluesy, early, just bluesy things to very fast bluegrassy things with more or less the same chords that I'm using, but not in F usually. So, but I like it here. I can sing it here, and it's a fun place to play, and it's an easy way to get to that. Now, if you wanted to play in G, but in this tuning, instead of tuning your fifth string down to F, you just leave it where it is at G, and you would put that into like a modal tuning for change your second string, and then go ahead and just capo here. And so then you would be playing in G. But here we're just going to stick with F. Here's the tune. Way down Columbus, Georgia, I want to go back to Tennessee. Way down Columbus, Stockade, friends have turned their back on me. You can go and you can find them online. So let's talk about some of the little things that you would do if you're want to play this tune. There's a lot of nice, easy little places you'll just hammer on. Try that a little bit. That's just hammering on with your index finger right where it would be in the 1 chord position. I'm rocking back and forth between the 3rd string and the 4th string, 3rd string, 4th string. Try the same kind of thing with a 4 chord. 3rd string, 2nd string, 3rd string, hammering on. So almost any tune that you're wanting to play, those are handy little things. So those are little hammer-on things that help you transition or kill time in a pleasing sort of sounding way. So, okay, let's just break down this tune and just talk about it a little bit. But mostly I want you to play around with it, but that's just the hammer-on that we said. Way down. Now here you have a choice. If you're very comfortable with a drop thumb, you might want to go way down. Use lots of hammer-ons there, but I'm going to teach it mostly without hammer-ons, and then you can put in, I keep saying hammer-on, but I do not mean that. I mean a drop thumb. If you're comfortable with it, go ahead and put them in. Right now I'm going to teach it without the drop thumbs. So hammer-on, bum diddy bum diddy bum diddy, hammer-on. Now your 2nd string. 3rd string. Now is your 5 chord. Bum diddy bum diddy bum diddy bum 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 diddy bum diddy bum. I'm going to say the names of the strings that I'm hitting, so in case you can't hear it. So 3rd string, 4th string, 4th string, 4th string, 3rd string, 2nd string, 2nd string, 3rd string, 2nd string, 2nd string, 3rd string, 3rd string, 4th string. Okay, here's your 4 chord coming. 3rd string, 4th string, 1st string, 3rd string, 2nd string, and now your 5 chord. That's 2nd string, 2nd string, 3rd string, 3rd, 4th. Hammer on, 3rd, 4th, 3rd, oops, 2nd, 3rd, 4th. Hammer on, bum diddy bum diddy bum diddy, hammer on, bum diddy bum diddy bum diddy bum diddy, bum diddy bum diddy bum diddy, bum 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 diddy bum diddy bum. Hammer on, bum diddy bum diddy bum diddy, hammer on, bum diddy bum diddy bum diddy bum diddy, bum diddy bum diddy bum diddy, bum 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 diddy bum diddy bum diddy, hammer on, bum diddy bum bum diddy bum diddy. Let's do the alternate 5. There, it is nice to have a hammer on. I say bum diddy bum diddy bum, or bum diddy dop bum diddy bum, and then stop on that bum. Hammer on, bum diddy bum diddy. wanted to put in the hammer-ons, the drop thumbs. Here, I'm doing it again. So there's bum diddy drop thumb diddy bum diddy hammer on bum diddy drop thumb diddy bum diddy drop thumb diddy bum diddy bum 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 diddy drop thumb diddy bum. Oh, there's something else that I didn't put in before. As a little transition going into the second time you're doing that part. Hammer on diddy bum. Hammer on bum diddy drop thumb diddy bum diddy drop thumb diddy bum diddy bum diddy bum diddy bum 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 diddy drop thumb diddy bum. If you wish to never let it cross your mind, in your heart you love another. Leave me, little darling, I don't mind. Okay, so have fun playing around with that tuning. I chose that tune to introduce that tuning because it works really nicely. It's quite simple and it sounds nice. So there you go. Hey, if you have made it this far in the video, you must be finding it useful or enjoyable in some way. If you feel like it, I am saving up to go on a little vacation to Costa Rica this winter. Any amount you might want to PayPal to me at contradance@gmail.com. That's CONTRADANCE @gmail.com would be useful. It keeps me motivated and posting videos, and of course it keeps me from having to put ads on my videos. So anyway, take it easy. Good luck with the tune.